Welcome to EDU World Space.
Let's start with question 10. There are 2 traffic lights on Fred's route home, from home to work. Okay, so we're going to be making a 2-way probability table here. We're going to have the columns being the first light and the rows the second light. And each time he might have to stop, or he might not have to stop. So we'll have S for stop and S with a little bar on top for not stopping. And stop and not stop. Now, I know that 45% of the time he has to stop at the first light. I can put 45% down here. So this is the total for the stop column. So stopping at the first light adds up to 45%. 30% of the time he stops at the second light. So this row total stopping at the second is 30%. 20% of the time he stops at both. So I can put that right here. Stop first and stop second is 20%. From here, I can fill everything else out, because I also know one other piece of information. The sum, right down in the corner, is 100%. 100% of the time, something happens. Either he stops or he doesn't stop. He stops or he doesn't stop. So I can fill more information now. So this is going to be 70%, the percentage of the time he doesn't have to stop at the second light. 55%, he doesn't have to stop at the first. I can put 10 here to make this row add up. So that's the percentage of the time he stops at the second but not the first. This must be 25 to make this column add up. You can see we're just going through, making sure everything adds up as it should. So that's the complete table. What is the probability he has to stop at one or more? So that would be any of these 3 outcomes. Either he stops at both, or he stops at just the second, or he stops at just the first. Anything except not stopping at either. So if I add these up, I get 55%. Or, in decimal form, 0.55. Okay, and question 11. Another 2-way table here. We have college A and college B. And he will either be admitted or he won't be. So again, let's fill out what we know. Probability of being admitted to college A is 0.1, to college B is 0.75, so we have some totals there. For both is 0.05. And now, of course, this is 1 or 100%. Let's fill in the rest. So this must be 0.9, this must be 0.25. Now, to get this row to add up, this must be 0.7. For this column to add up, this must be 0.05. And then this must be 0.2. We want the probability of being admitted to at least one of the 2. So again, any of these 3 options would be acceptable. And these add up to 0.8.